Yes, you can eat burgers and still lose fat. Here's the catch. I'm about to tell you that you can eat a burger, fries, and a shake and still lose fat. No, I haven't lost it. Stick around, because this is the one nutrition rule that actually makes sense. And once you get it, dieting stops feeling like a punishment. Let's talk about what being on a diet usually looks like in your head. Grilled chicken, plain rice, broccoli that's been boiled into surrender. Maybe a sad rice cake if you're feeling wild. And every time you walk past a burger joint, it's like your willpower's fighting a losing battle. Like one bite is going to undo 3 weeks of progress. Here's the problem. That mindset is exactly why most diets fail. Not because people lack discipline, because they build a system so miserable, they can't stick to it past week 3. So today we're fixing that. Let's talk about flexible dieting and why the food on your plate matters way less than you think. Flexible dieting isn't eat whatever you want and hope for the best. That's just regular eating with extra steps. Real flexible dieting, also called IIFYM, if it fits your macros, means you hit specific daily targets for protein, carbs, and fat, and calories overall. As long as you land inside those numbers, the actual food source is up to you. Here's the part that blows people's minds. Fat loss comes down to a calorie deficit, burning more than you take in. Your body doesn't scan your plate for a clean eating badge before it decides whether to burn fat. It just does math. So a 500-calorie burger and a 500-calorie chicken and rice bowl, to your body calorically, they're closer than you think. Now don't get it twisted. I'm not saying whole foods don't matter, they do, and we'll get there. But here's the truth about the no fun foods ever approach. It works great for about 2.5 weeks. Then real life happens. Birthday parties, Fridays with friends, a random 9 p.m. craving that hits like a truck. And because your diet had zero flexibility, one burger turns into a full-blown, I already messed up. Might as well eat the whole kitchen spiral. Sound familiar? That's not a willpower problem, that's a system problem. You built a diet that can't survive contact with actual human life. Flexible dieting fixes that because the burger was never off limits in the first place. It just had to fit inside your numbers for the day. Okay, let's get practical. Here's the framework. 1. Find your calorie target. For fat loss, you want a moderate deficit, roughly 300 to 500 calories below your maintenance level. Not some brutal 1,200 calorie starvation number. That's how you end up hangry and quitting by Thursday. 2. Set your protein first. Around 0.7 to 1 gram per pound of body weight. This is non-negotiable. Protein keeps you full, protects your muscle while you're in a deficit, and honestly, makes the whole process feel less miserable. 3. Fill in fats and carbs based on preference. Some people run better on higher carbs, some feel better on higher fat. There's no universal perfect split. Find what keeps you full and functioning. 4. Then, fit your favorite foods in want the burger? Cool. Build your day around it. Maybe that means a lighter breakfast, extra protein at dinner, skip the fries for a side salad if you're tight on calories. You're not banning the burger, you're budgeting for it. Think of your calories like a paycheck. You can spend it all on one big purchase or spread it out. Either way, you don't go over budget. That's the whole game. Quick myth bust. Because I already know the comment section is loading up, but isn't a calorie a calorie? Doesn't matter if it's junk food or clean food. Here's the nuance people miss. Calories control your weight, but food quality controls how you feel, perform, and stay full while losing weight. If 80% of your diet is burgers and fries, you're going to be starving, low energy, and missing nutrients your body actually needs. Fiber, vitamins, minerals. You'll technically lose weight, but you'll feel like garbage doing it, and you definitely won't be able to train hard. That's why the smart move is the 80-20 rule. 80% of your calories from whole, nutrient-dense foods, lean proteins, veggies, fruits, whole grains, 20% flexible, the burger, the ice cream, whatever you're craving. You get the science of a calorie deficit and the sanity of actually enjoying your life. Best of both worlds. Here's how this looks in real life. Calculate your maintenance calories, then subtract 300 to 500 for fat loss. Hit your protein number every single day. This is your foundation. Build 80% of your day around whole foods that keep you full and fueled. Save 20% of your calories for whatever you actually want. Track it for a few weeks using any macro app until you get a feel for portions. After that, you'll be eyeballing it like a pro. This isn't about restriction anymore. It's about structure with room to breathe. And that's exactly why it lasts longer than any clean eating only plan you've tried before. So here's the bottom line. You don't need to fear the burger. You need to understand your numbers. Diets don't fail because people eat a burger. They fail because people build systems so rigid, one bite feels like game over. Flexible dieting removes that trap completely. Track your calories, hit your protein, keep 80% clean, and enjoy that 20% without the guilt trip. Drop a comment with your go-to can't give this up food, and I'll tell you exactly how to fit it into a fat loss plan. Subscribe if this changed how you think about dieting, because next video, we're breaking down exactly how to calculate your macros in under 5 minutes. Eat smart, train hard. See you in the next one.